Welcome back. I'm Sebastian with Dr. IB-MDs, and this is Childhood Development with 7 Sleepy Sheep for 7 to 11 months. If you missed our video on 0 to 3 months or 4 to 6 months, be sure to check those out with the links below. If you've already seen them, let's go ahead and get started with 7 Sleepy Sheep. We're going to start with this sheep. Now the sheep has a crab claw on his hand. This stands for the pincer grasp of the thumb and the forefinger that occurs at this age. You'll notice that the balloons that the sheep are holding are pulling it up into a standing position, and this represents the fact that at about 10 months old, you can stand well assisted or while pulling yourself up in this stage. Now you can clearly see there's a huge amount of balloons, and since we're going to use something else to represent 1 year or more than 1 year, you can just remember this sheep with a ton of balloons must be about the end of the first year, so 7 to 11 months. Now if you watch the sheep, he's going to transfer the balloons from one hand to the other. Actually just some of the balloons. This represents that you can transfer objects from one hand to the other at this age. But then this cow is going to show up. And when this cow shows up, the sheep will become distracted and let go of the balloons. He becomes distracted because he wants to wave to the cow. This represents the use of gestures that occurs at this age. But why did the sheep forget about the balloons in the first place, which are now floating away? Well, that's because he still lacks object permanence at this age. You'll see the cow moves the sheep, and in response, the sheep moves back. That's because the sheep is just copying what the cow does. He's imitating sounds. He would also be able to follow simple commands at this age. Over here to the right, you'll see the sad sitting sheep. This sheep is sitting because sitting without being assisted actually occurs somewhere between 6 and 8 months. So if your baby didn't do so earlier, by 6 months, it still hasn't missed that timestamp and could do so by 8 months old. Crawling will also occur by this time. You'll notice the Babinski sign, Bambi on skis, is once again on the sheep's foot. This is the last stage where the Babinski sign is present. The sheep is crying because this mama bear, who clearly isn't the sheep's mother, has shown up. This represents stranger danger or stranger anxiety that begins to occur at this time. The bear is clearly not his mom, and so the sheep is crying in response to that unfamiliar person. The bear mom is saying, "Fluff, it's me, Aunt Sharon." That's showing you the baby sheep is responding to its name, but since it doesn't recognize the bear, stranger anxiety is occurring. Let's add in some notes so you can screenshot this if you want to for later. Go ahead and subscribe to our videos, tell your friends about us, and let us know about any ideas you have for upcoming videos that would like to see. Coming up next is the 1 year deer, so go ahead and check that out. I'm Sebastian with Dr. IB-MDs. Have a productive day.